Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a current favourites for you, and I'm going to be showing you the makeup products that I've been loving for this month. And also let me know if you like the new background. I just feel like this background is a little bit better than the backgrounds that I've had in the last couple of videos. So I may just keep my background like this for now. And also let me know down below if you want any requests, video requests, or if you have any suggestions of what kind of videos that I can do for you. So I'm just going to go right into my current favourites, and the first current favourite that I have for you guys is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. And I know I'm a little bit late on this, I recently just got it and I have to say I absolutely love it. So you've probably seen it everywhere, but if you haven't, then this is what it looks like. It's just in the shape of a chocolate bar palette. Of a chocolate bar palette? Of a chocolate bar. So I absolutely love the eyeshadow palette and the colours that they've chosen, because you get your mattes, shimmers, and you do get a lot of neutral colours, but you do also have a pop of colour, as you can see, a purple and a pink. You do get like a gold as well and some burgundy shades. So you kind of have a variety of colours, so you can always come up with different looks, you know, using just this palette. And the names as well of the palette is super cute. You get like, the names are milk chocolate, white chocolate, creme brulee, salted caramel, hazelnut, strawberry bonbon. So my absolute favourite is Marzipan, which is a, as you can see, like a shimmery champagne pinky shade. And I also love this shade down here, which is called Champagne Truffle, because it's just a shimmery, champagne-y, oh my god, look at that, champagne shade. So as you can see, it's kind of, I mean, you can kind of see it, but I'll do a close-up. So the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette retails for £39, I believe, but it's worth it. Moving on to my second favourite, it's actually Makeup Geek eyeshadows. And I know in my last haul, if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link here. If you haven't seen it, then I mentioned how silly I was for not getting a Z palette to put the Makeup Geek shadows in. And I finally got a Z palette, so I've stored them all in here, as you can see. And Makeup Geek shadows have become one of my favourite eyeshadows to use, and I don't, like I said, use my MAC eyeshadows anymore. I do love Too Faced eyeshadows and Makeup Forever, but Makeup Geek shadows just. So I have a lot of favourites just from these ones that I've tried out, and I will show you my favourites. So the first favourite that I have, which, oh my god, my nail, I don't know if you can see, just dipped right into the eyeshadow. Oh god, can you see that? You see, this is what happens. I got too excited. Oh my god. So we're just going to pretend that didn't happen and we're going to move along. I'm telling you, like, my fingers are just, I'm just clumsy. So this was my my favourite, and this is called Cosmopolitan, which is a rose gold shade. I absolutely love Bitten as well, which is this matte burgundy shade, which goes perfectly with Cosmopolitan. And I also love this shade here, which is called Glamorous, and it's on the gold side but a little bit more pinky, so it's kind of like Cosmopolitan. And this one is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see. So this is Glamorous, as you can see, and it is actually what I have on my eyelids today. It's just a beautiful warm toned gold. So my next favourite is actually something that I literally recently picked up, and it's already my favourite because, yeah. So I picked up the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, and the one I picked up is in Diffused Light. So this is what Diffused Light looks like, and it is just a white powder, but it has an overlay of gold shimmers, but it's very subtle. So you can use this on your cheekbone for a subtle highlight. And what the ambient lighting powders are actually for is not for highlighting, well it is, but it's more for creating a flawless, smooth look underneath the eyes. So if you're taking photo shoots and professional photos, then this would be amazing for photography. And it's very silky and smooth, so as you can see, that's what it looks like. It gives like a beautiful sheen, so it's not sparkly or glittery. It just gives this like gorgeous glow to your skin. So the Hourglass ambient lighting powders are very expensive, but I think if you're looking to invest in one, then definitely go for it because they are worth it. These retail for £38. So my next favourite is actually a foundation, and I don't really wear foundations. I think I've said it before, I'm more of a BB cream type of girl, but foundations are one of those things where I will wear if I really want full coverage or my skin is looking really bad that day. So I'm actually not wearing foundation right now, but this is the foundation that I've been loving at the moment, and this is the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and this is in the shade N2 Classic Ivory. So N2 stands for neutral, it has a neutral undertone. The L'Oreal True Match foundations come in so many different shades. They come in cool tone shades from light to dark, they come in warm tone shades from light to dark, and they also come in neutral shades that range from so many different skin tones. So I'm telling you, you will probably be able to find your skin tone with this foundation. All I know is in the UK we don't have this, and this has been out for such a long time and I don't think we are ever gonna get it. So when I was in New York I did pick up this foundation and I guessed my colour because there weren't testers, so I kind of was like, let me just get N2, you know. And it's funny because this is the most perfect foundation shade ever for me. I've never found a foundation that's matched me so perfectly. So definitely check out the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I don't know what I'm gonna do when this finishes. I'm gonna have to stalk it and find it somewhere online. But if you are in America, then you can pick this up in your local drugstore. I got this from CVS. I'm sure you can get it in Target and Walgreens, you know, places like that. So my next favourite is actually a concealer, and this is the NARS Creamy Concealer that everyone has been raving about, and I bought this a while back and I never really used it that much just because it was expensive. This is £21. So the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer is a very thick, creamy, full coverage concealer, and it's one of those concealers that will stay put and get rid of every single dark circle, every single redness, just anything. It's really full coverage and highly pigmented. So the shade I have is Vanilla, and I know most people have Custard, which is more of a yellow toned concealer, but the one I have is Vanilla, which is a little bit more of a neutral undertone, little bit more pinky, which goes with my skin tone, as you can see. The NARS Radiant Cream Concealers also have tons of shades to choose from, so definitely check them out if you are looking for a good concealer. And this doesn't crease that much on me. It does crease throughout the day if you don't set it properly, but I think if you set it with a sponge and translucent powder, then it should be good all day. So I have a few more to go, and the next things that I've been absolutely loving, which you've probably seen everywhere on my Instagram, on my videos, just everywhere, are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. And I absolutely love these. They're really creamy, soft, they're matte. I don't really like matte shades, but if I am going for a matte lip, I have to use these ones because my lips get really dry and patchy, and they kind of peel sometimes. So these ones just really smooth out your lips and make it look like you have new lips. That's what it looks like you have new lips. So I have a couple in my collection, but I just chose these three, which I think will suit everyone, and the ones that I think are the best ones. So the first one I have here, which is actually what I'm wearing, is called Milan, or Milan, however you want to say it. And this one is a medium pink with sort of a berry undertone, as you can see. So this is Milan. The next one I have is called Tokyo, and Tokyo is a very pale pink shade. Well, that was a big swatch. That is Tokyo. So you can see it's a lot lighter than Milan. And then last but not least is one of my favourites as well, and this is called San Paulo. I think that's how you say it. And this one looks very similar to Milan, but it is a little bit darker and more berry-ish. So this one is a lot darker, as you can see. That is super dark. So in the UK we don't have NYX, unfortunately, so I do get these off eBay or from IMATS each year. So I have two more favourites and these go perfectly together, so that's why I'm going to show you them just together for now. So when I contour, I use cool toned contour shades, bronzer shades. So I use more greyish and taupe shades. I just find that it looks better on my skin, because most bronzers look too orangey or too ashy and too weird on my skin tone. The one I have here is by NYX, and this is a NYX Blush in Taupe, and again, we can't get this in the UK. So NYX Blush in Taupe is just the perfect contour shade if you have a very pale skin tone like me, and if you find that you can't really find a contour shade that suits your skin tone, definitely go for cool tone shades like this one. So as you can see, it's right here, and I'm just gonna put that, okay, well, it's not swatching, so you can see it's very light, but it creates a gorgeous shadow on your cheekbones to kind of look very natural. It looks very natural. So to give colour back into my skin and then to warm up my skin, just because that is sometimes a bit too pale, I like to go in with a bronzer. So the bronzer I have here is by ELF, and this one is a baked bronzer. I'm not sure of the name because it doesn't have the label on the back, so I'm not sure of the name, but it is just a bronzer that has, well, it's not orangey, that's what I like about it. It's just a warm toned bronzer, but it has a sheen to it. So it's not shimmery and it's not glittery, it's just a perfect bronzy sheen shade. Doesn't make sense, but yeah. So I like to put this over the top of that contour just to warm up my skin and give me a very subtle glow, but at the same time look a little bit bronzy and glowy. So I do have this on right now. You might not be able to tell, but I have quite a lot of products on my cheeks, but I am using this at the moment and I absolutely love how it looks. So I like to put this kind of everywhere. I like to put it on my forehead as well. As you can see, I have some shadow going on here, so I absolutely love this product. And of course, again, they discontinued ELF in the UK. So before, we used to order ELF online and they shut down in the UK, so there's no more ELF available in the UK. You can't get it anywhere, maybe eBay, but of course I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I guess next time I go to America, I'm gonna have to stock up on like every single product. So I know they have these in stores in America, so you can definitely find ELF either online or in stores. So that was all my current favorites, and I hope you guys really enjoyed, and if you did, then please subscribe, like and comment, and I will see you in my next video.